Okay, today I'd like to get into the three different types of ORMUS. But before that, I had forgotten entirely to mention in part one of the best benefits that I've ever received from the use of ORMUS, and that is a massive weight loss of nearly 100 pounds. You see, last year on January 1st, when I first started taking ORMUS, I weighed over 300 pounds. And in my entire life, at one time, I actually weighed 400 pounds. So obesity has been a serious problem for me. And doctor after doctor after doctor was unable to help me. Nobody diagnosed my problem. After 3 or 4 months of taking ORMUS, I realized that my problem all my life was nothing more than the nervous urge to consume. And when taking ORMUS, it calmed my nerves and I simply lost the need to eat. And strangely, after starting on ORMUS, I had the natural desire to eat fresh apple or an orange. The 10 o'clock Twinkie break was tossed out the window. And here I am now, a year later, and I'm still losing, but the loss is slowed down to 1 to 2 pounds a month. So, with that being said, I'd like to get into the three types of ORMUS that are out there. A lot of people don't realize that ORMUS you can find in nature. It's found out in desert areas as a white deposit, and this deposit has the consistency of limestone, so you have to chip it away, but you could virtually use it just after chipping it away and grinding it up. And it has all the ORMUS minerals in it. And this natural source of ORMUS is also being sold. They grind it into a powder, and the problem is they're advertising it as white powder gold, and it is not white powder gold. It's just a natural ORMUS deposit found in the deserts and also on the ocean's floors. And the product that you can find from the ocean floor seems to have more iridium and rhodium in it, which is essential for brain health. It's been found that your brain is made up of 5% rhodium and 5% iridium. These are both metals. Now, I'd like to get into the metals. You can take any of the noble metals, which are platinum, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, silver, osmium, iridium, and gold, and to a lesser extent copper. And you can take these and alchemically change them into a white powder. Any of them. Or another way to say it would be, you can take it from the metal state and turn it into the mineral state. When it's in the mineral state, it becomes suitable for human consumption with great benefits. Okay? With that cleared up, that is the original white powder gold. If you should see something on the internet and it says white powder gold, make sure that you read the rest of the article before you purchase it, and make sure it says made from 24 karat gold. That is white powder gold. Or made from platinum, made from rhodium, made from iridium, etc. right down the line. They all transform into a powder in which you can consume. There's only one site on the internet that I can find that actually gives me the real white powder gold, or all the other noble metals that I want. Now the white powder gold sells for $40 to $50 for 1 gram. And that is the size of this bottle right here. Only about 1/3 full is a gram. And this is between $40 and $50. By the way, I started on this in December of 2014, and I'm just finishing up on it. I ordered 2 grams, so you use about a gram every 3 to 4 weeks. And it does have its own personality. I'll get into that later. Now, the other things, the third ORMUS that is very popular is the ORMUS made from salts. And this is what I use. And within the salts, they are so full of minerals that making the ORMUS, it makes it simple because they're already in the mineral state. So you're gathering up all the ORMUS minerals, making your ORMUS from that, and you have a whole array of minerals that is super good for you, and does so much to the body. And let me remind you that some of the things that it does help with, the benefits are enhanced mental clarity, inner peace, you get intuitiveness, and it raises the IQ, as well as calming the nerves. That's just some of the benefits. So those are the 3. You got the natural state you find in the desert and the sea bottom. You have your metal state, which is the solid noble metals, and then you have the salts, and there's a few other things you can also get extract. Actually, just about anything like the leaves of a tree or anything you can extract the ORMUS from. But those are the 3 main ones, and those 3 you'll find on the internet. So you can take it from there. Now, I do have a nurse friend of mine that stops in, once in a blue moon. And she started taking it some 6 or 7 months ago. This is the salt that I make right here. And she reported at first that she had the natural tendency to start eating natural foods, like an apple in the morning and things like that. And then later on, she just recently reported that her hair was at stagnant growth, and she noticed that after 6 months of use of this ORMUS that her hair had started growing again. And also, I've devised a facial for you ladies that she is using, and there's not a wrinkle on her face, and it looks as if she has the skin of a baby right now. It's just working real good. It's about 50% ORMUS that I use in this concoction. Okay, so in closing today, I just have some interesting information that came through. Back when David Hudson and his German physicist Ziggy were developing this product, or learning about this white powder gold, they had to give it a name, and they gave it the name orbitally rearranged monatomic elements. Now, it wasn't until several years later that a language expert contacted them and informed them that there is a word in the ancient Hebrew language spelled exactly the same way and pronounced Ormi. And this gets a little strange now. You see, that word translated into English means tree of life. The mystery just gets deeper and deeper. Oh, I've got one more thing to show you. I've come across this violet bottle. It's a deep dark violet in color, and it's made of a special glass. It's called Miron, M-I-R-O-N, and that stops frequencies from going through it. So when it comes to making your own ORMUS, you can put it in a bottle like this, and you won't have to worry about wrapping it in aluminum or anything else. It only allows 3 frequencies to enter this glass, and those 3 frequencies are good frequencies that help to enhance the product, whatever it may be that you put into a bottle like that. And I caution you, it's expensive. But I found 3 bottles for $60, and I ordered them. And these are, let's see, what is it? This is a 2-liter bottle. So you can make 1 batch or 2 batches of ORMUS and put them in there, and there's nothing to worry about. So that's it for today. Would you please stay tuned for part 2 of the Arkansas ORMUS Man? Until then, peace.